I had big things for her.
May we ask who that artist is?
Yes.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to OD on Music edition with Billie Eilish.
Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way, yeah. But you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out.
And we have two amazing artists. One, we have the amazing Sridev Ramesh, also known as Sid Boson.
And I'm masquerading, claiming I am the proof. Oh, I ain't no Carrie, I'm just a spoof. But now I've come off the shackles, knowing I can't get lemonade from apples.
Artist number two, Polymancer.
If falling in love was so easy, would it happen every day? Maybe then you wouldn't leave.
We have two indie artists
Yeah,
who do everything themselves, if I'm not wrong.
definitely.
And that is exactly where Billie and her brother Finneas stand as well.
Absolutely.
So it makes real good sense that you two are the guys we're going to talk about when you talk about Billie Eilish. So, first question. Thanks to her brother Finneas, which of these is part of Billie's actual full name? Oh, shout it out. Tell me.
Pirate.
Pirate is the right answer. Well done. It is Pirate. Okay, next. So, Billie wrote the song Fingers Crossed about one of her favorite TV shows. So, which TV show is the song Fingers Crossed about? Here's a line, because everybody makes it till they don't and everybody wants to think they won't. Let's ask Polymancer. Polly.
I'm thinking it's for Stranger Things.
Okay, it's a good show. A lot of
yeah,
80s vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's got 80s vibes, it's got 80 vibes, it's got both of those things. So I think it might be for that. Plus, that's like current generation. I'm not very sure though. Game of Thrones, I'm not very sure about as well.
Okay, so you're saying it's not Game of Thrones?
No,
So let's
not
get
Game of
that
Thrones.
clear. Yes,
Okay.
well done. It is not Game of Thrones.
People in the chat are like Walking Dead, so well.
Polly, do you want to go with the people in the chat or do you want to go for your instincts?
आप
I'm
क्या
gonna go
audience
with my-
poll लेना चाहेंगे?
And
Go with my instincts.
I've also taken a 50-50, so you have that.
I'm gonna go with Stranger Things, but I'm not sure, so I'm okay with any.
This is the Walking Dead.
All right. Oh no.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
Well, that was 50-50.
It is the Walking Dead. Yeah, if you read the lyrics now, next to the Walking Dead poster,
Yeah.
just the first verse. In the end, when they're all gone, the world is silent, days of one. Just you and I will be alive. We made it on our own. There you go. Or false. Simple. True or false. All you have to do is just tell me if it's true or false. Okay? Billie became famous because of a song written for her dance teacher.
True.
Tell me the story. Why do you think it's true? What is it about?
She had her dance teacher asked her to come up with a song and sort of choreograph it. So I think I'm not very sure about this, but I think that song was Ocean Eyes, and Finneas had it written for his band, and then he sort of gave that song to Billie because he thought Billie's voice would sound much better in it, and it actually did. And Ocean Eyes blew up on SoundCloud, and rest is history.
Our man knows what he's talking about. Billie and Finneas, they uploaded it on SoundCloud so that their dance teacher could listen to it. Okay? A brother and sister write a song and they say, okay, sister's dance teacher would do a choreography and upload it on SoundCloud so that the teacher can listen to it. Okay? That is literally why they did it. as of yesterday, it's at 47 million views. 47 million listens.
It's insane. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well done. Next one, over to Polymancer. Was and is Justin Bieber.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
A pretty
Fun story.
old shit.
Her parents actually thought of taking her to therapy because of how obsessed she was with Justin Bieber.
That's where I was, and he didn't even know I existed, which hurt. I was in love with that boy. I don't know.
I saw their meetings and everything, her reaction to meeting him.
This is the picture from the very first meeting, and you can see it on her face. Not just meeting a dream artist as being cool, but them acknowledging your love. Right?
Man.
Let me talk about that then. Has it happened to either one of you?
No, so there's this song I've been working on. It's called Thoughts in the Wind. It's a song that I wrote 3 years ago. I was the Weekender, and there was this really cool artist, and I had a big thing for her. So I started like following her on Instagram and like checking her posts out, liking her stuff. And this one time she put up a story of a bird flying in the sky. And I was very inspired by it. So I was like, okay, this is very cool. This is my one shot. I wrote 4 lines of like, it was poetry, but I thought it would become a song later in the future. And so I sent it to her and she never replied. And well, good stuff. But that song's finally coming out. I thought about that again and I was like, oh, that was a nice song. 2 years ago I wrote it, and I wrote it fully, and it's done. It's almost coming out. It'll be out, I think, next month. So yeah,
nice.
It out pretty cool.
Maybe ask who that artist is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's okay. Like maybe some
then
other
fine.
time.
No problem.
Text
But
me
yeah.
on WhatsApp.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, Sid Boson, how about you?
Dude, I can't say that I've like spoken or they've acknowledged me, but I asked John Mayer one question
exactly.
and he actually answered it, which is the story
John
that
Mayer
I-
answered your question. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's all the fan momentum.
Alright, next question. Let's go. In the hit song Bad Guy, what did Finneas and Billy sample to make the hi-hat sounds? Polymancer, on it. Go.
Man, road crossing signals. I think in Australia, somewhere in Australia.
And for those who thought, what? Road crossing signal? How? Well, we have the proof.
So when you're on a street corner in Australia, you press the button, and then when the walk sign turns on, you hear this like rhythmic sound that I love and that Billy loved, and so we recorded it, and it sounds like this. It's got like it's got like a groove.
Fleetwood Mac.
You use that for the song Bad Guy.
Yeah, the thing people think are hi-hats and Bad Guy is actually just that.
Duh.
Here's the.
That was the action, man.
He's like, bro, one job I had, play hi-hats. Now some crosswalk in Australia has taken over.
That also does, guys.
Anyway, now we're talking about Billie Eilish. So let's start off with the person who has been obsessing over her for the last few years. Sid Boson.
The way I see it is, I don't want to draw any comparisons, but when I was growing up, I loved Linkin Park.
Eventually will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end.
And I loved listening to their lyrics, and it was painful lyrics, but I kind of resonated with that, and that has a really special place in my heart. And the way I see it, Billie is kind of like the Linkin Park equivalent for Gen Z kids, wherein she is like their form of expressing to the world about their issues, the kind of things that they worry about, they think about. So I feel that's why Billie's voice is so universal. Plus the fresh music gives it a complete whole package.
All her brother's music, in terms of its production, is very unique. Like the way he makes it. So he spoke about this one thing that I really value in terms of the production part of the song. Everyone has these DAWs, so digital audio workspaces that you produce music on. Everyone has the same set of tools. So there's Ableton for Windows, there's Pro Tools for Windows, there's Logic for Mac, there's Cubase, etc., which all come with their own softwares and with their own sample packs and sample sounds and everything. Now, if you're using sample packs, you're using someone else's music, or if you're using the stock sounds and not variating them a lot, you end up using anything that anyone else can also make. So they have the same set of tools that we have at our homes. We have the same computer basically. What makes it stand out? And that's the unconventional part of the music that they have. So
there's a song called Watch, in which they literally used match lighting sounds.
Yeah.
Beats at once. If we were meant to be, we would have been by now.
Now you can clearly hear that when you hear the song Watch. And a lot of these sounds, they just recorded on their iPhones.
Like 90% of the songs you hear have a 4-chord progression. 1 chord, the 4 chord, 5th chord, 3rd chord. Like basically C, F, A minor, and G.
Yeah.
Done. But not with these guys. So both Finneas and Billie have this, I don't know, in-depth understanding of jazz music.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this affinity for the chordal structure of jazz music. And it's been ages since music which has had more than 4 chords has been on Spotify's top 10 playlist. So I'm going to quickly share a bit of one video. All of you would know this is My Future by Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah, dude.
And like
what a song!
Yeah, the song and just the animation itself is just beautiful. In a world where everybody is more than happy to write 4 chords, right? Chord verse, have a nice 4x4 beat, make it big like Despacito, and you're done on half of Justin Bieber songs. It works.
Yeah.
It works. It completely works, and you sell millions. Then these two write a song like this.
I can't seem to focus, and you don't seem to notice I'm not here. I'm just a mirror. Can't you hear me? I'm not coming home. Do you understand? I've changed my plans, 'cause I'm in love with my future. Can't wait to meet her. And
Extremely sorry for stopping it there, but that's all you need to know. Okay, and check this out. That's the chord sheet for this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's just insane, and I love this part where she goes from an F major 7th to an F minor. Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, those transitions are just so magical.
Then randomly to an E7, A minor, back to F major 7th, and then an F minor at the top. I'm like, who writes songs like that nowadays? This is the stuff that Etta James and the classic great jazz singers used to do, and she's bringing it back. She's bringing it back to the mainstream, and she's killing it.
You know what's gonna be awesome if Billie and Jacob Collier were to collab and write a song.
Dude, like already. Yeah, if that guy starts harmonizing for her, just imagine. It's like that amount of greatness cannot be controlled. It's one of those things. It's like an infinity stone. Just like,
I like that, infinity stone.
Now, talking about that, now let's talk about both of you. How I can see your guitar is hanging behind Polymancer, so I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Is that your primary writing instrument, the guitar? And how do you start writing? The song goes first, music goes first, your chordal sentences. How does that go?
Man, for me, it's never been the guitar that's been the primary songwriting tool for me. It's always been my head. So I have been writing and humming along to random tunes that come to me, and I have this thing where I drum with my teeth. Okay, so it's for self-reference.
Did you just say drum with your teeth?
Yeah, I was explaining it to another friend of mine.
Can we get a demo?
You won't be able to hear it. It's only in my mouth, and it's like so close to me that I can hear it like in extreme detail. Back in the day, so when I was imagining sound and stuff, my mom told me that she heard entire drum lines and like drum solos being played and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how, but I think she was dreaming because that was in my mouth. In my like, I don't beatbox. I play drums with my teeth. It's weird. It's weird to explain. No one would understand.
Teeth drumming thing sounds very interesting because I've never heard of this.
I can't explain it. But so how that came to songwriting?
Dental drumming. That's what we're gonna call it from now on.
Dental drumming. Yeah, like
DD on OD.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like dental drumming was an interesting thing.
Okay, Sridev. Now let's talk about your writing process.
Man, my writing process is pretty simple, man. Take a guitar, start something comes out, record it. It's as simple as that. And hardly do I...
You don't use any weird parts of your body for using drumming sounds, like your ears or like your nose.
No DD, just plain old vocal singing, stuff like that. I sometimes do get an idea. I get a lot of ideas when I go for running. And usually I have to like pause my run and I have to take out my phone and I just sort of say random things on the phone and record some tune, and then I get really conscious. I'm like, dude, folks are looking at me. They just random dude singing into the phone, and I just
police, I have to report some guys talking about oranges and apples in the middle of the road.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. So I just record that, and then sometimes I have the guitar in front of me, a lot of riffs. So I have a collection of both vocal layers and riffs as well, just like plain old riffs. And I'm like, hey, that's a good guitar riff. I'm going to use it someday. And there are these times when I just sit to, write a song. Half the times it doesn't work out, half the times it works out. So I go through all the voice recordings that I have, and I'm like, this is actually quite nice, and this is something that we can work on. And I start with something like that. Usually the first 15 minutes are the ones where you really feel like giving up. But once you get through those 15 minutes, once you're able to kind of push yourself, because the thing is, in the first 15 minutes, you get the most shittiest ideas. And the thing is, you have to put them out there. Unless you get that out of your head, you won't be able to progress further. And the hardest part is to get it out of your head, because you have this whole thing attached to, man, whatever I sing, I want it to be great. I want it to be awesome. I don't know what I'm going to write about unless the writing is actually over. So that's how it works out for me.
So Sid, you work really quick with your projects. I'm the exact opposite of that. I take so much time to make songs. For example, so Reality started in terms of the songwriting process in November.
Maybe this time it'll be me who wants you first. Your reality is yours, not mine. So
it came out in April right now. So the songwriting process took around a month. The Reality comes out with 184 tracks in total, and 99 tracks are just vocals.
Damn.
Like, it's just vocal layering of different sounds, different there's this one sound it goes like, so that's a bubble sound. That's somewhere in Reality, but if you find it, and I've manipulated it, if you can tell me where it is, you get a prize.
Challenge. ODOM challenge. Find the bubble sound in Reality.
It goes like, yeah. So a lot of sound goes into it. It's very intricate project.
Find it, you get Polymancer merchandise.
Yes, definitely.
That brings us very neatly to the end of the session. So cool, guys. Thank you so much for sharing a lot of amazing stories. And I mean, obviously, we learned a lot about Billie Eilish, how much she's meant to us, but also the amount of work that you guys put into your art. Now we should be, I hope, if it's possible, to hear something from Polymancer. Is that?
Definitely. Yeah. Like, I want to give one version of a future song. So Thoughts in the Wind that I just spoke about. It's a very small song.
Is this a special for us?
It's a special for you guys in terms of the first time I'm doing it online ever.
Nice.
I've done this once before in an open mic in Bangalore.
Okay.
The audience, I think they really liked it. I hope you guys like it too.
Go
It's a
ahead.
very small clip, and I'll give a shout out as well to that artist. I don't mind sharing the name. She's a very cool artist. She's been performing at the Weekender like for a few years. She just came out with her debut album, Mali.
Are you talking Mali?
Yeah. So,
who's an original dog artist?
she is an original dog artist, like love her music. Now, I was, this is like a few years ago, and I was that kid with no game. So I saw this like really cool artist, and I was like, man, she's very cool, very inspired by her. And this song is called Thoughts in the Wind. It's a very small demo, and yeah, one Instagram story inspired me to write a few lyrics of this song. So here goes. A first listen. This is Thoughts in the Wind. Figures and fissures, they open around, floating away. Memories go up with the pixelized moments, and how to control these emotions. They're fading away as the light goes away from your eyes, and we go away into the night. Will you be there when sunsets in Neverland? Searching my mind, something to write down. Is it true? You say that you'll be there. Will you really do? Dust in the wind, carry the sound. Figures and fissures, they open around, round. Dust in the wind.
So thank you all. Thank you for being part of this. And all that remains for me to say is thank you to everybody for being part of this. We shall see you in the next session. We'll be meeting more artists and be talking about more amazing music that's coming up soon. So thank you. And this is ODOM. And keep grooving and keep listening to the music. Stay cool, guys.
Hi, I'm Berty Ashley and I'm stuck inside this box and they won't let me out until you share, like and subscribe to this channel. If you like what you saw in today's episode, come and join OD on Music. Lots more good music coming your way.